got back from her walk. While we were out, I also bought some fruits, some apples and some banana, and I also bought some coconut juice. So it's time to have some breakfast now. For breakfast, I'm just gonna reheat some leftover. I bought some takeout from Stuffed, and I wasn't able to finish all of it because the serving was really big. I'm just gonna reheat it and eat it for breakfast. And I also bought a slice of cake from Red Dog, so I'm gonna eat that as well. Bought something with some meat in it, so I'm also gonna eat it for breakfast. I recently discovered how filling this is. It's got a lot of protein, so it's good for breakfast, guys. Somebody is here to collect some taxes, and we brought another somebody. Come on, guys. So pretty. Yes, good job. Kobe, sit. Sit pretty. Yes, good job. It's nice, right? Hello. Why are you guys so cute? Who allowed you to be this cute, man? Are you happy? I'm just happy to be here. Hey guys, so I worked all afternoon. I did a lot of coaching, and it's 6 p.m. now, and I'm about to make some dinner. So for dinner, I am cooking some adobo. It's been a while, and I miss it. My boyfriend is also coming over, so we're gonna have dinner together. Yeah, let's go make some dinner.
Thank you. What's up, bro? Yo, Kobe.
Anyway, when I, how do you say? Pero yun nga eh, wala eh. It was part of how like God really pursued me. Oh my gosh. That's so mysterious. Yeah. So we're gonna study at the demons in her sleep. Yeah. For every Wednesday.
Everyone's walking to the same directions and just go with the flow. And before you know it, nakuha ka na.
I really think it's a call. Yeah.
Guys, the church will serve selflessly, even yeah, ako ano lang,
I don't want to say it's an addiction because that's a loose use of a technical term. I would say it's, and maybe you're like me, right? Where you realize I'm always listening to something. And the invitation to enter into silence, I have not RSVP'd to the invitation to enter into silence. The main thing is I want to know more. For me, it's always like, I always think there's something else out there that I want to grasp. I love engaging with new ideas, but here's the problem. I can have knowledge of something that is a mile wide and an inch deep. What happens is I'm always going on to the next thing without going deeply into one thing. On the positive side, the great thing about listening to something all the time, because you want to learn more, want to be engaged by big ideas, is that get engaged by big ideas. Awesome. It's a mile wide. The negative side is unless I press stop and then think about what I've heard, it's only an inch deep. If I keep inputting other people's ideas, other people's voices, other people's thoughts into my brain, oftentimes I end up not knowing what it is I think.
Look at the amount of floof I collected. I wonder who it's from. Cute. Are you guilty? How about you? Are you not guilty, Kia? Hi! You sleepy? I'm gonna make some lunch now. For lunch, I'm just gonna bake some adobo rice because I have some leftover adobo from last night. I'm just gonna toss in some green peas and fry some egg. Let's make some lunch. Finished reflecting on today's readings, and today's gospel talks about this woman who won't stop kissing Jesus' feet when he visited this Pharisee's home. At first, I wondered why the Pharisee did not tell the woman to go away, because she came there uninvited and they most likely didn't know her. And of course, when someone comes to your house uninvited and you don't know the person, you would naturally ask the person immediately who she is, because who are you? Right? Unless you're Jesus, of course, who knows us more than we know ourselves and who would embrace us, welcome us completely no matter what. So I realized after doing some research as well that the Pharisee did not tell the woman to go away because he invited Jesus there to test him, and at that point he was already testing him, and he was already wondering why Jesus was allowing this woman to touch him when he is proclaiming that he is a prophet, and you know the rules. Unclean people cannot touch the clean ones, right? Because it will cause them to be unclean too. But you know Jesus, he's not like that. He's the one who cleanses us, right? So Jesus allowed this whole thing to happen, right? Because he knew who this woman was. He knew that her intention was pure, and he knew that she believed in him, and so he allowed it to happen because the woman wants God to forgive her. And eventually Jesus said that her sins are forgiven. And I think the main point was that Jesus was trying to tell us, or the Pharisee, that our capacity to love is greatly affected by our ability to humble ourselves. You know, when you're capable of accepting that you are an imperfect person, you become more loving. Like, you realize, who am I not to give out love when Jesus has given me love more than I deserve? So it's easier said than done, you know, to be humble, to accept that you make mistakes, and since you are a sinful person, you have no right to judge other people. So I guess this is a reminder for us to humble ourselves and love even when it's hard to do so, especially these days that so many things are going on, so many greed is consuming a lot of people, and it's really heartbreaking, and it can make you angry, you know, it can make you feel like these people don't deserve love, they should be punished, they should receive a lot of anger. But who are we to say that? At the end of the day, justice will be served. It will be served by God. So even if it's hard, let's try to love one another. Let's try to send God's message of peace and joy and speak words of love, because only God's love can fix things. That's what I believe in.